4 years of editing taught me which animations actually look good. So I packed the best of them into one tool. Drop it on a clip, pick where it flies in from, pick a curve, and give it some character. This animation right here, 6 seconds. That's it. It comes in 2 versions, Fusion and Edit Page. And on the Edit page, one click saves any animation you build as a preset, ready to reuse forever. Honestly, I don't edit without it anymore. You'll find the link in the description. Now here's how to install it and get started. Let's start with the files you got. There's the main Ultimate Animator file ending in .drfx. That's just the installer. We'll get to it in a second. There's Ultimate Animator Fusion. That's the Fusion version. There's also a .settings file, a backup in case the installer breaks. You can ignore it for now. Everything should work fine. There are 2 versions, the Edit Page version and the Fusion version. Let's start with Edit Page. To install, just double-click the Ultimate Animator.drfx file. A window pops up saying Install Ultimate Animator. Click Install. Done. Now go to the Effects tab, search for Ultimate Animator, and drag it onto your image. Now let's go through everything. At the very top, you've got the basic transform controls: position, size, angle, and pivot. In next is Animation In. This sets how your animation looks at the start. At the top, there's a checkbox that turns the entrance animation on or off. In Time, sets the duration of the animation. In Type, sets the style, pop, or coming in from the top, bottom, left, or right. In Curve, controls the speed and feel of the motion, for example, wipe or bounce. Distance, sets how far the animation travels. If Type is set to pop and the Curve is set to bounce, distance controls the strength of the bounce instead. In Tilt, this is the secret sauce. On top of the movement, it adds a slight rotation. It's a small detail, but it adds real spice to the shot. Push it to a higher value, like 360, and it'll do full spins. Animation Out is literally the same thing, just for the exit. Nothing new to cover. Same checkbox to turn the whole thing on or off, same parameters. Next tab is Motion Blur. Just set the style of your motion blur here. Standard stuff we all know. The Curves tab lets you build your own custom curve. Click a point, drag it, shape it however you want. The top curve is for the entrance, the bottom one for the exit. For these to actually drive your animation, go into Controls and set In Curve to Custom. That tells it to use your custom curve. Presets now for something exclusive to the Edit Page version. Once you've built your animation the way you want, Motion Blur, Controls, all of it, go to the Presets tab and click Save as Effect Preset. Give it a name, click OK, and your entire Ultimate Animator setup is saved back into DaVinci Resolve as a preset. There are a few ways to load it back. Drop a fresh Ultimate Animator onto your graphic and click Load Preset. A window pops up with your saved presets, each one numbered next to its name. Type in the number of the preset you want, and it loads all those settings back. Go to the Effects tab and search for your preset by name. You'll find it in the Ultimate Animator Presets folder. Drag it onto your clip like any effect. My favorite, hit Shift plus space, type your preset name, and it's applied in a single click. There's also an Open Presets folder button. It opens the folder with your saved presets, so you can delete them if you need to. Now for the Fusion version. To install it, open Fusion, go to the Effects tab, scroll down to the Tools category, and find Macros. Click the 3 dots, choose Show Folder, and drop the Ultimate Animator Fusion file you got into that folder. Once it's in there, hit Shift plus space, type Ultimate Animator, and you've got the tool inside Fusion. Everything works the same as before. Animation in, animation out, all of it, so I won't repeat it. There are just a few extra buttons in Fusion worth covering. Mark in Start. Say you want the animation to begin where your playhead is. Click Mark in Start, and the in Start frame parameter jumps to the playhead position. Mark in End. Click this where you want the animation to be fully on screen, and the in-end frame parameter snaps to the playhead. You can also adjust these values manually with the sliders. Reset in frames resets everything back to the default duration with one click. In duration, instead of marking an endpoint, set a fixed length in seconds. Click Mark in Start, where you want it to begin, then enter your duration. Say 2 seconds, and the animation runs for exactly that long from the start point. When you set a duration, the in-end frame is ignored. Animation Out works exactly the same way, and that's it.